Contaminated sediments in aquatic environments are a pressing concern, posing significant risks to ecosystems and public health. The U.S. Army Engineer Research and Development Center, or ERDC, is at the forefront of addressing this critical issue. In the Sediment Research Laboratory, engineers are developing innovative solutions to mitigate the impact of these contaminants, working to protect both the environment and communities that rely on clean water.
We work a lot with contaminated sediments as well as dredged material. And so primarily with contaminated sediments, we test out different types of caps. So a cap is a layer of material that we put on top of contaminated sediment just to keep the contaminants from continuously getting into the water column and causing issues.
The team experiments with various cap materials, including sand, carbon, and steel slag, to determine the most effective combinations.
It's very helpful that we look at them more long-term versus just a quick in and out few month experiment. There are several columns in our labs that have been going on since 2008.
In addition to contaminated sediments, the lab addresses the management of dredged materials. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers dredges millions of cubic yards of sediment annually to maintain navigable waters. Finding sustainable uses for this material is essential.
We provide recommendations to various districts and how to handle their dredged material, whether it be a confined area disposal, a water placement disposal. We do research on the sediment behaviors of placing dredged material with a certain water content on various slopes, and so we help with the design of CDFs.
Collaboration is the key to the lab's success. The team works closely with industry partners like ExxonMobil and governmental agencies to address complex environmental challenges.
Our team is made up of actually multiple branches in the environmental lab, and so I feel like all of these different aspects are a slice of pie that we all create to be able to provide a whole product for Exxon themselves, because they have multiple questions, and we are able to look into ways of how to address their issues.
The Sediment Research Laboratory's extensive database, built over decades, is an invaluable resource for understanding sediment characteristics across various locations. This helps save time and resources by avoiding redundant testing.
We have a database for each of these areas where we collectively add all of these details in to create as a whole, which I think will in turn save the government a lot of money, so that we're not still running the same organics content and all of this on these sediment areas when we already know what's kind of going on in these areas.
The work conducted at ERDC's Sediment Research Laboratory is essential for protecting aquatic environments, ecosystems, and communities from the dangers of contaminated sediments. Through dedicated research and collaboration, ERDC continues to lead advancements in environmental engineering.